Yo guys, so today I managed to get into the new piece of endgame content in Wuthering Waves, and honestly, the game went from being very exciting and very interesting to being extremely interesting and extremely good. The main reason being is a 5-star is amazing in this game, but 4 stars is equally interesting. Which is a really weird thing to say when you think about Genshin. When you have a 4-star in Genshin, generally they're a lot weaker, generally you're going to have a lot harder of a time playing the character in like high-end pieces of content because, you know, they're 4 stars. But hilariously, in Wuthering Waves, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. For instance, the first character you get, which I'm using in this video here, is Yang Yang, and at first, she seems very basic, she, attacks, she has a charge attack thing, and that's really it. But when you start playing this mode, you have to start optimizing everything and you start understanding the characters. So for instance, if you didn't know, if you do a charge attack on this character, you get 2 stacks of your gauge. And if you press E, you get another stack. So if you do E into a charge attack, you get full gauge. So the thing is, this is what makes it so interesting in my opinion, comparing it to Genshin. In Genshin, you click E, you press Q, and that's kind of the majority of it, and then you attack. Each character in this game, even the 4-stars, have their own unique way of working. So Yang Yang is very focused on getting charge attacks in and using her E and then doing her big in the air attack like that. The Dragon Dude is like, you can play the Dragon Dude as well as like a trial character, which is awesome because you get to actually try them out. He's amazing. He just fucking runs around using his dragon. I mean, granted, it is very hard to see, but it is incredible. It's really fucking cool. I love it. For instance, just the base traveler, the rover, he is very simple. Well, they're very simple. Usually it's just get gauge and then press E when you have gauge. On top of that, it's just every single character has something. For instance, the gun lady, the fire gun user, she is actually interesting as well. She has her own thing going for her, makes her very interesting. Every character in this game so far that I've played has had something that made me go, oh, it had to make me think, and that's really nice to see. On top of that, coming into this content where literally I've been dying multiple times. You die in this game though. The fact is, number one, you have to grind to get huge buffs. So you get like plus 25 attack, 25% attack, which is huge. So I would say that if you are looking for a game which is going to really challenge you, and you will die in this mode, I don't think anyone, at least on their first try, is going to get through all of it in their first try. Even if you understand everything perfectly, it's very difficult to do it. It's incredible, and the dodging is impactful. It feels great to do it. I'm really impressed, really. Like, the game has surpassed what I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Like, at first I thought it was just gonna be a game where it was just pressing E and Q and then that was it, but they've added in gauges for they're completely unique for each character. You have abilities which look cool, you have ultimates which literally change how they fight as well. It's interesting, and honestly, all of the 5-stars on the featured 5-stars, not the base 5-stars, so far have been incredible. Like, the dragon guy is absolutely incredible. So if they're able to keep up that level of consistency and make 5-stars like that, that's insane. And just another thing, I just logged on. I literally just uploaded the video yesterday for context, my previous one, and the day after I literally got a free 5-star. Like, literally they just give you a 5-star. Why? I don't know again. But the game is unbelievably generous. Like, when you look at it in comparison to Genshin, it's actually just ridiculous. I'm gonna get 3 5-stars at the end of this month. I'm definitely gonna get 3 5-stars. That's insane. But I might even get 4 if I manage to complete the event banner. Like, seriously? The game just came out and I'm, like, getting 4 to 3, like, amazing characters in Genshin is like really difficult. Getting 5 stars, it takes like months upon months of hard work and grinding and effort and, you know, consistency, logging in, doing the dailies, you know, everything. But in this game, it's like they want you to experience the good players because they're trying to get you hooked on the game, and it's working because like they are so cool. So this is a game mode you unlock around like level 18 in your like adventurer rank kind of thing. When you unlock it, I swear, it is so fun. It's really cool. If you struggle and you don't get past things, don't worry. You're gonna be able to upgrade your ability, so you might just be underpowered. Like I'm underpowered here, I think, because I literally just couldn't beat this. I haven't beat this 4 yet, so I need to grind a bit more. If you... like, there are... I would say, if we are talking about combat, there is a lot of occasions where I look at it and I think there's too much going on the screen. Like, sometimes with the dragon guy, you just can't see what's going on, and it's really difficult to see. So I would recommend that if... I would hope that in the future they enable like a feature where you could like turn the opacity of some things down, so you can just see a little bit better. Because it's really hard to see the dodge icon come up when you can't see. On top of that, I would just say if you struggle, then make sure you're getting the right element for your chosen, I'm just going to call it, artifact thing. The thing that you get out and you use every so often. Make sure to get the right elements to level it up, because that makes a huge difference. I went from like getting destroyed on my first attempt to clearing it on my next attempt because I actually got the right things. If you don't understand Yang Yang, by the way, and why it looks like this, just really quickly, she works very simply. You charge attack, you get 2 gauge. If you do an elemental skill, you get 1 gauge. And then when you have that gauge, you can hold down your left click, and then she'll jump up into the air and do that. Or you can just jump into the air yourself on your left click, and it does the same thing. So I think that's just a huge thing. A 4-star, I'm having so much fun with this 4-star, it's unbelievable how fun it is. Like, genuinely, 4 stars feel like 5 stars in Genshin. I would go as far to say that. Like, if I compare the amount of depth of this character in comparison to, like, Hu Tao, it's actually just ridiculous. Like, it's not even, like, close, in my opinion. Which is insane, because she's a 5-star, but what it is really is pressing E, and then you get enhanced attack and then pressing Q, and it's a nice animation. That's really what Hu Tao is. But then a 4-star, which you get at the beginning of the game in Wuthering Waves, Yang Yang, literally has so many little things going on which are really interesting, and it's like, she's cool when you barely know how she works, but then when you understand how she works, oh my god, the amount of dopamine you get from like performing it all and all of the cool stuff going on. Like, don't get me wrong, if you have problems with epilepsy or anything like that, this game is gonna absolutely fuck with your mind. There's a lot of quick thinking required. There's a lot of like rotations, you call them. If you don't play MMOs, rotation is basically an order where you click abilities. So like pressing, so for instance, doing a charge attack into an E, into a jump, into a left click would be the basic combo for Yang Yang. That is basically what it is, and it may look intimidating at first when you first read the initial tooltip. It looks really intimidating, the amount of stuff in it, but you really do start to understand what it means very, very quickly if you just play the character. And believe me, in this mode, you will learn how to play your characters. You will, and then, assuming there's an Abyss mode after this, it just makes it even better because you're going to understand the characters you've practiced with. So in this mode you have trial characters which are available to everyone, so even if you are like level 18, you can still use a level 70 character in level 70 content, so you can still attempt it, and you can usually beat it with those characters as well. But in the future, what's going to be happening is you're going to get up to level 40 on a character, you're going to get their things all upgraded, and then you'll be able to go into this mode, and you'll be able to actually grind, and it'll be like a constant endgame thing that new characters can go into and get you some more resources. Which is incredible that they've already got 2 pieces of endgame content already at the beginning. And this is in beta, this game mode as well, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure they're going to expand upon this But even base, it's amazing that there's something that you can do with every single character. You can bring them in here and you can grind. Like, you can just go for it, and it's great. And it's additionally, if you just want to do combat and you want to enjoy yourself and have fun with the combat and you just want to play, like, because in Genshin you can spam domains, but it's not that amazing. You can spam the Abyss as well, but it gets to a point where it's a bit meh. With this, if you want to just fight bosses and you want to fight enemies and you want to look cool and you want to do cool shit, this is the game mode. You don't need to have, like, actual, like, you don't need to be amazing to have all of this work either. Like, the game really does introduce things to you, and assuming you just do a little bit of thinking, you work it out very quickly. But honestly, this game has really surprised me. Like, I already knew that the game was going to be great in the first place, but honestly, it surpassed it completely. If they continue adding endgame content, which is hard and makes me think, I'm already looking at this game thinking there's no chance I'm going back to Genshin unless it's a story, because the combat here is just it's so dopamine, like, inducing. Like, you are always doing something cool, you'll learn characters, and the more you learn, the more effective they become. It's really, really, really cool. And this is without even having switch-ins. It feels like this. So you add switch-ins on top of this, and then, you know, that adds even more depth to the game. It's a really good base to begin with. A really good base. There's also one more thing I kind of wanted to add. And then I'm just going to go quiet, and if you want to watch the footage and everything, then you can. But there's one more thing I would say, and if you struggle with the game and you struggle with understanding abilities, I could make guides on characters if I have them. Again, I'm not saying I'm amazing either, but I like to understand characters a lot. I'm a very, I like to understand complex things in games a lot. So if you look at this and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Or you don't understand it, I could start making videos about that too. The thing is, I'm a bit of a weird person because I don't like telling people how to play a game. It would be more of just like advice on like small things just to get you started, and then you can learn the rest of it. Because I personally don't like videos telling you to do X, Y, and Z. I prefer when a video says, oh yeah, these are the things that you might want to focus on. And this is what I do personally, but, you know, leave it up to your own intuition and your own experience, of course. But if you're interested in that, let me know, because I will make videos about guides and stuff, but I'm not gonna be like overbearing with it, because I personally just don't really like that kind of content. I would prefer to just learn it myself, and that's why I haven't done it just yet. But if people are interested, I will, because I can do it, because I will grind and grind until I understand the character. Believe me, I will. So yeah, definitely if you are interested in Wuthering Waves, make sure to be subscribed and everything, because I will be playing this game. I'll be making content about this game 100%. I might bring out guides in the future if people want it. And yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to making more content about this game, because boy, it's really, really, really good. It's exactly the gacha I've been waiting for, I think. So if you want to carry on watching the gameplay, I will tell you, spoiler, I don't complete it. But if you want to continue watching, then enjoy the rest of the video.